Just before we get into the video, I just want to make a quick announcement. I have set up a Discord server called FM Wizards Lab, so feel free to join in. The link's in the description and on the channel page. So just join in, join the community, have a good chat. There's a series I want to run that includes it, so make sure to join in to get included. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Let's get into the video. What's going on, guys? FM Wizard here, and welcome back to another experiment. Now, we've all been listening to the transfer rumors as the transfer window is coming up. And Jayden Sancho is back in the rumours again, and this time Man United look to be the front runners. There's rumour of an $80 million bid, and they're just going to say take it or leave it. No higher, no lower, $80 million, not dollars, but 80 million. So basically, by the end of this video, we're going to have a verdict on whether Manchester United should sign Jayden Sancho, because Football Manager is completely accurate and will give us the full story. Now, Ollie, there is a big chance Ollie will be watching this video as he does play Football Manager in his spare time, and that's where his love for coaching began. So, welcome, Ollie. You're going to get a definite answer after this. Alright, so now we're going to go forward one season, and we'll see how he does in his first season at the Old Trafford. Alright, so we've just finished holidaying through our first season in this experiment, and Manchester United did finish 6th in their first season, but it looks like they did get Champions League football. They must have won the Europa League. Have a look here. Yeah, so they bet Real Madrid in the Europa League final, which is pretty massive. I don't see our boy Jayden Sancho there, but that's fine. And they lost in the FA Cup final in extra time to Manchester City. So they could have had a double that year. Didn't do well in the league, but that's fine, I guess. Now, time for the whole reason of this experiment. How did he go in his first season? Where even is he? Oh, there he is. Alright, so well, his value has skyrocketed from 47 million to 72 million. And he has, okay. So 8 goals, 7 assists, and 7 player of the matches in 35 appearances. That's pretty good. A 7.3 average rating. Wow. He's actually done pretty well. How did he go in other? So Continental, he got 6 goals in 12 appearances and another 2 off the bench. 2 assists. No player of the matches, but average rating of 7.3 Continental. And in the Cup, he had 12 appearances, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 player of the matches, and a 7.5. So he's actually been pretty good all around the board. He's had a couple international games as well by the looks of it. So yeah, of course he's English, so he plays international for England. So yeah, overall, I think that's a decent first season for him. He is, of course, I made him so he's leaving at the end of his contract, so he won't leave. But we'll continue on the experiment, and I'll see you in the next year. Just for those who are interested, Napoli did win the Champions League over Juventus. I haven't got the real name fixed yet installed onto my new computer. But yeah, Napoli bet Zebre. Okay, so another season has been holidayed, and Man United have gone from 6th to 3rd, getting Champions League again. So Jayden's got a good influence on them, obviously. If we go over to the schedule, see how they did in the Champions League. Went out to Man City. Man City are a common enemy in the save by looks of it. They went out into the FA Cup to Man City again. So they've knocked them out of 3 competitions. Manchester is definitely blue. If we see if they won the Carabao Cup, no, they went out to in the 4th round to West Ham. So not Man City, but West Ham. So now we move over to the important part. Where is he? Jayden Sancho. So go over to history. His value is at 79 million now. Not a big jump. A jump of about 7 million, I think. I think it was at 72 million. Anyway, career stats. A slightly better season this time around as well. So 38 appearances, 3 more appearances than last season, 12 goals, 11 assists, and 13 player of the matches, and a massive 7.67 average rating. So it's clear that he might not be getting goals that high. I mean, 12 goals is still good, but he's definitely having an impact on the pitch because he's getting the assists, the player of the matches, and the average rating. If we go down to the breakdown at the bottom here, Cup, he's got 3 goals in 6 appearances, 2 off the bench. 1 assist and an average rating of 7.38. So his average ratings are all above 7, which is pretty good. Continental has got 11 appearances, 5 goals, 1 assist, and 7.51 average rating. But what we really want to know is, can he take them to a trophy? Let's see if there's some of the other signings Manchester United have actually done. Because that will probably give us an idea if he's going to be battling for his spot in the team. So they actually signed Edison Cavani. And Rodrigo Bentancur. I don't know why I haven't heard of him, but he played for Zebre or Juventus. They sold Luke Shaw to Fulham. for 12 million. Wowee. Anyway, getting a bit distracted here. Oh, and that was their one and only signing, that 80 million signing, Jayden Sancho. So there you go. All right, so we forward another year and see how he's going. All right, so now we move on to our third year of the experiment, and Manchester United have stagnated since last season and are still in third place. It looks like Man City have won again. No, so Liverpool won it last year. Okay, I'm not really paying attention to who's winning it unless it's Man U. But yeah, so Man City win it again. But yeah, Man U, see how they went in the Continental and Carabao Cup and FA Cup. Alright, so Carabao Cup final, they lost 1-0 to Memphis Depay's Liverpool. That's an unusual signing, Memphis Depay to Liverpool. And they were knocked out of the FA Cup in extra time to Arsenal in the 5th round. So struggling, and it looks like they were knocked out in the first knockout round by Barcelona in the Champions League. Wow, so not a very good season on that front. In the league, though, solid third place. How far off? Only 6 points off champions Man City and 3 points off second place Liverpool. Alright, so now we're on Jayden Sancho's profile. Let's see how he did. He's worth 80 million. He's gone up 1 million. And a bit of a slow season for him. So 8 goals, 4 assists, 6 player of the matches. Compared to last season, that's a big drop off. Same amount of appearances. But we'll have a look at the breakdown. So down here we've got the Cup, 5 goals in 7 games, 3 assists, 2 player of the matches, 7.8 average rating, so yeah, good in the Cup. Continental, wow, not good Continental. 1 player of the match, 0 goals, 0 assists, and a 7.2 average rating, which is actually on the low side for him this save. Internationally for England, he's put in a bunch of stellar performances with an average rating of 8.25, so yeah, I don't think we checked that last season. Let's have a look at the international. So he played 9 games last season with 6 assists and 7.59. Wow, so he's starting to drop off a bit in the third season. Now, I know some people might get a bit annoyed because I didn't show who won the Champions League last season. So this season, Real Madrid won it against penalties against Barcelona. Last season, Real Madrid bet Zebre on penalties. So penalties twice. And obviously we checked that one, Napoli. But so yeah, Real Madrid are back-to-back Champions League champions again, beating Barcelona in the El Clasico. If we have a look at the Europa League or the Europa Cup, Inter bet Roma this season, and last season Lazio bet Arsenal, and obviously Man U bet Real Madrid on penalties the season before that. So as you see, Real Madrid have played 3 continental finals in a row, and all of them have gone down to penalties. That's pretty insane stats. And of course, this year we had the Euro Cup too. So Galatasaray bet Celtic in extra time. Anyway, so I think we might play another season or two. See if Sancho can bring home the Premier League title or the Champions League. All right, see you in a bit. All right, so straight away here we can see Man U have finished third yet again. This time they're equal in points with second place Liverpool, and they've shot the gap to first place by 1 point, but it's no big improvement. Alright, now we're on Sancho's profile, and we can see how he did this season. And his appearances have dropped to 24 from 238 seasons. 8 goals, 1 assist, 4 player of the matches, and a 7.43 average rating. So it looks like he's on the decline since his second season, you know. If we have a look at the breakdown down here, his cup performance has dropped to a 6.8, with 0.000 in that category. Continental 9.30. His assists have really dropped off, as represented here. His goals, 8 goals, is pretty average by the looks of it. But yeah, his assists have really dropped off. And as a winger, you want to be getting assists. So I'm just wondering if Man U have signed someone to replace him. They got Dele Alli, but I guess he could play on that attacking midfielder left. He's only played 13 appearances though, so I don't know. Maybe one of those players has taken over his position. I think the best bet's probably Dele Alli. But yeah, so maybe he had an injury. Alright, so just having a look at his injuries. He actually did have 4 months out in the end of last year. As you can see here, damaged Achilles tendon. So that, right in the peak of the season, that would have taken him into. So that is probably why he had a drop in appearances. But Dele Alli's signing probably hasn't helped, as Dele Alli can play on that left midfielder, attacking midfielder. Alright, jumping over to the European Champions Cup. Real Madrid have won it yet again. That's 3 years in a row. So, is it on penalties? No, not on penalties this time. In full time. So good on them. They've finally broken that penalty streak. Dortmund bet Chelsea in the Europa Cup final, which is a bit disappointing as a Chelsea fan, but I'll get over it. And Euro Cup 2, Tottenham bet Dynamo Kiev. So yeah, that Euro Cup 2 has been interesting with Celtic, Galatasaray, and Dynamo Kiev. Yeah. Well, there you go. So we'll probably go forward one more season and see how it goes. All right. So the final season of this experiment, we see Liverpool will win the title. So it's just going from Liverpool to Man City between them two clubs. And Man U are now in second. 7 points off though. So yeah, 7 points is quite a lot actually. So we're gonna have a look at our main man of this experiment. Still wanted by Real Madrid and Barcelona now, and is valued at 76 million. He's at 24 now. He's truly one of the world's great global stars. So that's a good sign. Let's see how he went this season. Okay. 38 appearances, 11 goals, 3 assists, 5 player of the matches. His average rating's still up a lot. So I think he must be doing bits in the game. If you look at the breakdown down here, Continental, 11 appearances. Yeah, nothing really. Not pulling up many trees there. The Cup, 5 goals and 7 appearances, 1 assist, 1 player of the match. And yeah, less international appearances. That's slowly been going down over the seasons. We'll just have a look at what Man United played in. Wow, look at that. They had a rocking start to the season before getting defeated by Aston Villa at home. If you have a look, where's the Carabao Cup? It looks like they lost in the finals. This is a choke Man United team. They get to the finals and just lose. Oh, Champions League. Hang on. Dortmund in the semis, and they lost to Barcelona in extra time in the Champions League final. And they lost to Liverpool in the FA Cup quarterfinal. So this is a bottle job Manchester United team by the looks of it. So yeah, Barcelona bet Man U in the Champions Cup final. If we look at the Euro Cup final, Arsenal won that. So 2-1 Arsenal over Monaco, and the Euro Cup 2 Zenit bet Fenerbahce on penalties. So that's Euro Cup 2 looks like an interesting competition, to be honest. Alright, so jumping over to his milestones, we see he's named in the Man United Best 11, runners up in the Champions League. He's made a couple Team of the Weeks. Third place in the European International League with England. Nothing's really jumping out at me. A couple Player of the Months. Yeah, I think he's been decent. I think that's the word. Um, would I sign him? Would I reckon the verdict? It's time for the verdict. Would I recommend Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who's watching this video, to sign him? Go for it. That's what I have to say. He looks like a great player. His average rating's through the roof. I don't think he went under a 7 average rating all season. So it shows that he's pretty consistent. Yeah, maybe around 23, I'd consider selling him to Real Madrid. Obviously, I'm joking. This Football Manager's got nothing to do with real life. I reckon he'd be way better than this in real life, to be honest. I think he'd be in double digits in both these stats if he moved to Man U. I don't see him getting 8 goals and 1 assist in 24 appearances. But yeah, that was this experiment conducted. 5 seasons. If you'd like to see more seasons with Sancho, leave it down in the comments. If you'd like to see another player, leave that down in the comments as well. I'll also be keeping an eye out at the transfer rumours, seeing if any other players I feel like we should have a look at. Yeah, but that's the end of this experiment. So if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more Football Manager content.